The buck full moon will occur on July 13th. According to the Farmer's Almanac, July's full moon came to be known as the buck full moon because after the annual shedding, the males began to grow new antlers during this time. It will also be one of the supermoons for this year. While most people can't detect the difference, most supermoons are brighter than ordinary full moons. The supermoon of July 13th will be the closest supermoon for 2022 at a mere 222,089 miles from Earth. On that date, the full moon and lunar perigee, closest orbital position, will fall on the same day. Unfortunately, the exact time of the full moon occurs during the afternoon, so you'll best be able to view it later that evening after the sun sets. On the East Coast, the full moon will be exact at 2:37 p.m. at 21 degrees 21 minutes in the sign of Capricorn in the 3rd house. The moon deals with emotions and feelings. In the earth sign of Capricorn, the moon, which is in detriment, tends to worry about the appropriateness of its emotional responses and looks to express those emotions in an acceptable way. The 3rd house deals with communications, both written and verbal. It also deals with early learning and siblings. The full moon will be opposed by the sun in the water sign of Cancer and is in the sign that is ruled by the moon. The sun in Cancer is in detriment and not comfortable, since the sun in water struggles to shine through. By sign, the Cancer-Capricorn axis deals with a nurturing, protective attitude versus a practical, take-charge one, somewhat reverse to how the energies would normally interact. The sun in the 9th house deals with matters of travel, higher learning, spirituality, and the judicial system. This full moon energy is a lesson on how to effectively communicate an idea without letting the situation become so emotionally charged that your message is lost. Work on the practical balance of meeting the other person where they are at and start from there. A mystic rectangle is formed when two pairs of oppositions are sextile to each other. This results in an aspect pattern that consists of two sextiles, which is positive, two trines, which is also positive, and two oppositions, which are negative. This mystic rectangle is feminine in nature because it has earth and water polarities. This is a soft aspect that does not generate friction or discomfort. What a mystic rectangle does offer is an extremely strong sense of balance and structure, and harmony between the 4 endpoints. The sextiles and the trines will assist with integrating the two oppositions. While the balance may be difficult to establish, once created, it is much easier to maintain. The first 2 elements of this mystic rectangle are the sun and the moon, the building blocks for the full moon energies. The second 2 elements in the mystic rectangle are the north and south lunar nodes. Since a full moon chart is a lunar chart, the nodes are significant. The north node is now in the 7th house of relationships, while the south node is in the 1st house of the individual. These lunar nodes represent universal energies. Since the full moon is more universal in nature, the house placements in this transit chart influence the energies for the entire East Coast, both north and south. Adding the nodal energies from this chart as part of the mystic rectangle, the theme of effective communications now focuses a bit more on matters related to people in your life. The energies of this full moon mystic rectangle will enhance the ability to communicate effectively through the sea of emotions that many relationships are experiencing now. Venus in Gemini, Saturn in Aquarius, and Neptune in Pisces are all between 24 and 25 degrees, which places them in aspect to the mystic rectangle of the luminaries and the nodes. Neptune, the planet of illusion, is the only planet with positive aspects to the mystic rectangle configuration. Venus and Saturn are in air signs, so they are either square or inconjunct. While these are weak or negative aspects, the energy of the Venus trine Saturn aspect is satisfied with a reliable, stable home life, and so will not tend to make unrealistic demands. The area of greatest challenge is Venus square Neptune. It deals with unrealistic expectations amongst loved ones, especially your children. But even this aspect is softened by the trines and sextiles to the mystic rectangle. In dealing with family, especially your children, provide a stabilizing influence and encourage everyone, yourself included, from making unrealistic demands. This will go a long way to promoting a more harmonious home life. Mercury will encourage you to share discoveries or ideas with new people you encounter. Find fresh solutions to old problems. Mercury in Cancer in the 9th, sextile Uranus in Taurus in the 7th, deals with communicating information compassionately, especially unexpected news. Additionally, with Uranus in Taurus conjunct the universal North Node, there may be a shakeup in areas of your relationship with partners. With a focus on effective communications, you may experience new opportunities to share ideas with others. Just be sensitive to how those closest to you may react to what you're saying. To conclude, these full moon energies are lessons on how to effectively communicate an idea without letting the situation become so emotionally charged that your message is lost. Work on the practical balance of meeting the other person where they are at and start from there. The mystic rectangle will enhance the ability to communicate effectively through the sea of emotions that many relationships are experiencing now. In dealing with family members, especially your children, provide a stabilizing influence and encourage everyone, including yourself, from making unrealistic demands. This will go a long way in promoting a more harmonious home life. With the focus on effective communications, you may experience new opportunities to share ideas with others. Just be sensitive to how those closest to you may react to what you are saying. Thank you for watching. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and click the notify bell icon so that you'll know when new videos come out. If you enjoyed the video, please click on the thumbs up.